What's up, everyone? I'm CL Connolly, and today is day 19. So I've got days 1 through 18 already posted, so everybody can see all that. But today is day 19, which means it is December 19th. So, because Christmas is coming, I always feel like I'm never prepared for Christmas. Does anybody else ever feel like they're unprepared for Christmas? Anyway, so I decided this year, since all of the grown-ups basically can buy whatever they want with grown-up money, I was like, okay, I know what everybody likes. Generally, I don't know what to get for my husband, but everybody in my family, I know what everybody likes. So easy peasy. And I thought, you know what, let's try to do something small, because it's always, that saying where it's like good things come in small packages. So I wanted to do something small. And I've always heard these little things, oh, stocking stuffers, stocking stuffers. Well, I haven't done stockings since I was a child, and I miss doing stockings. And I thought, you know what? Here's a great idea. I bought a package of these stockings, and it comes with a package of 12. So I bought all these stockings, and all of the grown-ups have their gifts inside these stockings. And I made sure that everybody has a gift. So everybody in my family gets a stocking with a gift inside, and everybody's got a little tag that has their name on it and who it's from, so that they know. I just made those little tags from like paper and tape. That's basically all I did. And I wanted to make sure that, it was something not really like from your childhood type of thing, but because I haven't opened a stocking since my childhood, and, ever since I don't remember when we stopped doing stockings. Like, it was kind of sad. It's like all the best gifts came in the stockings. I mean, yeah, you got all the big gifts and the big toys and everything that came in the wrapper or the wrapping paper and stuff like that. But I always loved the smaller gifts, because the smaller gifts always seem to be something that you keep for a longer period of time. Except for whenever we used to get the little box that had like the lifesavers in it, and then it came with like the ornament on the back. If anybody remembers those, you can tell how old I am if you remember those. It was like a box, and you open it up, and there were like lifesaver rolls inside there, and it was like a little storybook. And on the back, there was an ornament that you got to hang on the tree every year. I don't remember if they did that through the 90s, but I know they did it in the 80s. It might have been early 90s too. I don't know. Anyway, so I remember getting those, and of course, I'm a crazy candy person. Like, I'm not even kidding. I love candy. I even have a special pocket in every bag that I carry with me, that inside that pocket, there's little candy. But of course, now it's like wintergreen mints, but there's still lifesavers. Just saying. And I also prefer the Lifesavers gummies, because I like candy. But my mom says I'm like a 5-year-old because I still have candy with me all the time. But anyway, so the smaller gifts that were in the stockings were always something that you got to keep for a longer period of time, whereas the larger gifts were toys that you would eventually grow out of. So that was the thing about the stockings. And I thought to myself, I was like, stocking gifts are so much fun. Like, why not do stockings? And as grown-ups, it's like, I don't know of grown-ups who do stocking gifts, but that's because in my family on both sides, me and my husband, we don't do stockings. So I'm like, does nobody hang up stockings anymore? Like, is it just a decorative thing that you just put up on the wall or something? Is like a cute thing? Does anybody put actual gifts in a stocking? Because that's something that I really want to know. If that's a thing now, where it's like, now it's just a decoration piece. It's not actually used for what it was intended for. But either way, I also feel like Christmas has kind of gone to that, where you have to give somebody something, and it's not about being with family anymore. It's now about, what do I get, and what are you giving me, kind of thing. And it's like, I think that we need to really think about Christmas as a whole and the way that it is, because I know that every gift that I got for each person, it is something that I know that they will really like, and it's also something that's kind of meaningful to that person. In a way to where it's something they'll use, and it's something that means something to them, if that makes sense. Or it's something that basically shows how I feel about that person. Because it's more like, you know, like for my nieces, okay, my 2 older nieces, they come from a little bit of a rough life. And I'm trying to make sure that they know how special they really are. So I got them a gift to show them how special they actually are, you know, in the world and stuff. And I'm waiting for the next one down to, you know, get to that point where I can start giving her gifts too. But then my son is so easy because he is just fun. And he also gets the, not on top of, on top of my son getting the gift that's in here, he's also going to get this year's gag gift because him and I have like those weird inside jokes type of thing. Like, does anybody remember that Vine where whenever the guy's driving down the road and there's a sign that says road work ahead and he goes, road work ahead? I sure hope it does. Well, my son and I, whenever we're in the car, I don't know about those signs and we always do that. I sure hope it does. Anyway, so my son's getting a gag gift as well. And it has nothing to do with that sign. It just has something to do with those little inside jokes that nobody else knows about. Nobody else in the family knows about. So he's going to get a gag gift in there. And I told him, I said, by the way, you're getting a gag gift and you better respond accordingly to that gift because I'm expecting him to understand the joke. And I know for a fact that because of the way my son and I are, he's going to get that joke and it's going to be hilarious. And some people might actually go, what the hell is going on? But him and I will laugh like hyenas and because that's how our life works. I kind of miss having him around. He's 23, married with 2 children, and now I'm just like, I miss having my inside joke man around. But anyway, but like the things for my mom and stuff like that, this is something that I know she'll use because she loves those things. And my daughter-in-law, I bought her something that she is actually like obsessed with. And I know she's obsessed with this particular thing. So I bought her one of those and I just thought that that was kind of fun. Plus not only that, but it's got a nice fun saying on it too. So it's going to be like, ah. And then my dad was in the Marines way back in the 60s, 70s, something like that. So every year he gets a Marine gift. But it means something to him. It totally means something. Like one year we actually found this bell and it was supposed to be like one of those actual like bells that they ring. I don't know if it was like mealtime or whatever. I don't know. Either way. So we found this bell and it had the insignia of the Marines on it. And when he opened it, he legit cried. And it was something that it was almost like he felt like it was something from his past in a time that he actually enjoyed, you know, being in the Marines. But I don't know. He's a Vietnam vet, if that says whatever time frame he was. Because I'm not really too sure. I know he talks about it all the time, but he doesn't really say what, like when he was there. I'm sure he has. I just am too old, CRS, you know. But anyway, so every time we buy him these little Marine things, he actually really enjoys them. And it's all over his office. He's got his own little shed type thing outside. Like they have a garage and then they have like this separate like other garage, but it's his shed and it's all over there and everything. So I wanted to make sure that Christmas meant something to everyone this year. And it's kind of fun. And even the kids and stuff, the kids get their own gifts. They're all going to be wrapped in regular wrapping paper because kids love tearing wrapping paper off. So that's a lot of fun. But that's basically all I have for you today. Make sure that you watch days 1 through 18. Day 1 through 17 is me reading my prayers and ceremonies from the Disciples' Doctrine. And day 18 is me talking about my time in organized religion and why I decided to create my own cult and why I no longer participate in organized religion. But anyway, today's day 19, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment below what some of your Christmas, like, traditions are and some things that you remember as a kid that you now no longer get as a grown-up that you kind of miss. Like I miss the stocking gifts. I just do. But anyway, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos and I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye.